Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. Have I got a great video planned out for you guys today. It's going to be an exciting topic. It's a topic that I'm seeing on the rise right now, and that topic is trolling or negative comments for those of you that don't know what trolling is. But we're also going to talk a little bit about gold and silver, why it's such a good investment, and why we're seeing more trolling right now happening. I think a lot of it has to do with people are discouraged. People are upset that they missed out. And here's the thing, I don't think they missed out. And I'm going to explain why I think silver is going a whole lot higher. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, please take a quick minute, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. And if you want to do the ultimate thing, you can hit that join button below. There should be a little join button there. It is $1.99 to become a member. However, this month's special membership event, we are going to be giving away the chance. Someone is going to have a chance to walk away with this 1 ounce silver Mexican Libertad. This is a PCGS MS69. It's an amazing coin to win, and we're going to give one of these away to a lucky member. Now, here's the thing. We're only allowing 75 members. We need 10 more spots to be filled, and then we're going to run it, and it's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We're going to do that live once we fill up the board with the members, and it's going to be a fun event. We're going to do it live. I expect we'll probably have it filled within the next few days at the rate people have been joining, trying to grow the membership base, and it's just something we've been working on a while. So if you would like to become a member, like I said, it's only $1.99, and your comments go straight to my phone. It's a lot of fun, and if you'd like to, but you have some issues for whatever the reason, and you want to email me, you can shoot me an email at tsquaretalktome@gmail.com, and shoot me a message, and maybe if you have trouble with credit cards or however that all works. But with that being said, let's get started with today's video. So I wanted to talk about this. Why? Because we are seeing a huge uptick on trolls. And I know I get a lot of cool comments when I read some of these comments that are, simply put, don't let it get under your skin. So first of all, I gotta say, there is no way a troll comment is gonna get under my skin. I have taken some negative comments over a lot of different stuff over the years, and it doesn't bother me. Why? Because I'm a firm believer in silver and gold. I really do believe in it. And I believe this is going to change your whole future. Do I think you're going to get rich quick overnight? No, you're not going to get rich quick overnight. It's something that is a process. But as inflation happens, it's driving up the prices of everything. Now, some people want to kind of, I'll say, lie to you or deceive you and tell you inflation's not real, or inflation's not that bad, or it's not that big of an issue. However, if you go to the grocery store and you're actually paying attention to what's going on with prices, you're going to see that it does make a difference. And I've heard everything from people tell me, dude, the price of cereal went up by $1 a box. It's not the end of the world. And you know what? You can make the argument of, how about I take your pay down $1 an hour? Is it the end of the world? You would surely have people complain if they brought your pay down by even a quarter. People would complain. And I think it's important to note that, because some people have this idea of, well, if it goes up, I just won't buy it. But you really can't avoid it, because everything is going up. And when I tell you everything is going up, it's everything from housing to clothing to food and precious metals. And I think that's important to remember, and precious metals, because the truth of the matter is inflation hits everything. Now, yes, there is stuff that people can slow down on buying. For example, travel. Not everybody has to go out and take a vacation. I hear when I talk about inflation with friends and family, a lot of them want to come back at me and say, gas is coming down. And you're 100% right. Oil and gas is coming down right now. But is this a temporary thing based on a couple of factors? The first one being, it's an election year. When people go and gas up, you definitely don't want someone complaining about the prices of gas just before they go and put their vote in. And I think that's important to think about, because it's not just that. Yeah, oil coming down, gas coming down is great. But you have to also remember that oil and gas coming down is a sign of basically the possibility of we're in a recession, because we're not increasing our output drastically. I mean, we're still trying to go green here in the United States. And by doing that, that means we have a limited output of oil and gas and energy. And people need to understand that, yes, when oil and gas goes down, it's a sign that the economy is going down. I've had some people ask me, why is silver and gold doing well, but copper's not doing well yet? Why is nickel not doing well yet? You know, you have to understand that copper and nickel are solely, essentially, energy, they're industrial metals. People, when industrial demand is high and people are building, manufacturing, they need copper, they need nickel, they need aluminum, they need iron, that type of stuff. When a lot of that slows down, when the economy starts slowing, they don't need those metals as much. Now, someone could make the argument right off, I thought silver and gold were industrial metals. So silver is definitely a huge industrial metal. I mean, you think about how much we use in industrial demand, but it's not solely industrial. Silver is one of them great metals along with gold, but not as much. Gold's not heavily wasted like silver. You know, gold is a monetary metal solely, almost. Do we use a little bit in some soldering and of high electronics and stuff? Yeah, there's a little bit that goes into it. However, silver is a huge thermal conductive metal. It's heavy in industrial demand, but it's also a monetary metal. And it's also a stacking metal. People will, when gold really starts taking off, you'll see silver really take off with it. You just might see it a little late to the party. Why? Because smart money will move into gold first. The big money will move into gold first. Think about it. You got $1 billion in your bank account. You got to figure out what to do with it, because you know you're not going to get big returns. Why? Because interest rates are coming down. What do you do with that money? Well, see, in the past, you know, you might want to put it in the stock market, but if the stock market's not doing that good, where do you put it? What options do you have? No interest, the risk of a stock market drop. You got to put it in something. Real estate, heavy taxes, potentially new tax laws about what do they call it? Unrealized gains. You know, all these things make it a little scary time. And then the fact that we are in an election year makes it even more scary. So a lot of people are going to want to put big money into gold. And here's the thing. How much money would you have to put in silver to really make it move? You got to understand, when someone a little while back, about a year and a half ago, purchased, $50 million in junk silver, American Eagles, they put a dent in it. We've seen the climb. We've seen the demand. That's a huge amount of silver. And $50 million, it seems like a lot of money, and it is. But when you put that much money in the silver, it takes a huge dent of it. Do you know what would happen if one of these billionaires went out and decided he wanted to get into silver? He could wipe out the entire silver market. People want to tell you that silver is worthless, that they don't like it. You're seeing the troll comments. But the reason why is because I think they're upset. They missed the boat. It's easy once you miss the boat on something to think, oh, I missed out. But here's the thing. They didn't miss the boat. What did you see? You've seen silver double in price. You've seen gold double in price. That's nothing. In 2011, after the 2008 housing crisis, over that 3-year time span, we seen silver go up by 10x. 10x. It went from $5 all the way to almost $50. And technically, some people say it didn't go to $50. It did go to $50, but it went during daily trading. And what that means is it didn't close over $50. It technically closed at $49.80. However, during the day, it did jump over $50. And a lot of selling took place at that point. And then all of a sudden, we've seen it come back down. But it never went back down to $5. And I think right now it's important, because when you look at a lot of these troll comments, they start putting these negative comments in when we start seeing the gains. Well, oh, the price doubled. You ought to just sell it now and get out. You're going to regret it if you don't sell it. Silver went up to $30, and then it came back down to 22. And here they are laughing. It shot right back up to 30 bucks. And here's the thing. It's going to shoot even higher pretty soon. I expect, this is my prediction, the first week of next month, you will see at least $35 silver. Mark my words. And I know some people are going to laugh at that when they see the drop that could be coming. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, what do you mean the drop? So I've explained before that we are finishing up the third financial quarter. When the third financial quarter winds down, all these short positions that are out there, these huge amounts of short contracts have to clear up. They got to settle. And when they settle, I mean, think about it. If you borrowed 5,000, because that's what a contract is, usually 5,000 ounces. If you borrowed or shorted a 5,000 ounce contract of silver, if silver goes down by $1, you get to essentially make $5,000. But if silver goes up by $1, you're basically going to buy that back, give it back to them, and you lose $5,000. And here's the thing. Look at where silver is now from 3 months ago. It was $22.50 3 months ago. And, once you realize that these, and I have to correct something I just said real quick. 6 months ago, I said 3 months ago, but 6 months ago, silver was down as low as $22. And a lot of people don't realize that in order to get prices lower, they have to short it. And when they short it, they can't hold that short position forever. All they can do is just keep shorting it more and more. And we're seeing the increase. People think they missed out. They didn't miss out. And once you realize that, I mean, those of us that have been stacking, we believe in it. We're ready. We're ready for the next big jump. Now, there's going to be another interesting thing that's going to play out here this month, though, I got to say. And this could really drastically drive the prices up. We don't know when short positions will clear. I've explained in other videos that when you short a contract of silver, you're just borrowing the 5,000 ounce contract. You have to pay it back. And the only ways to pay it back are either you square up, you settle with dollars, or you give them physical. And most people are only concerned about the dollars. The average paper trader does not care about holding physical silver. So they'll settle in dollars. But in order to settle and have it cost you less money, you've got to end up driving the price a little bit lower or even. Because breaking even, when you're short huge amounts of silver, breaking even is just as good as making money in a way. I mean, I'd be happy breaking even. When you're talking 5,000 ounces, and they're not doing 5,000 ounces. They've got millions and millions and hundreds of millions of ounces that are being shorted. So once you really start looking at these numbers, we run the risk of essentially a collapse in the silver market. And some people are going to be like, how would the silver market collapse? Because when you look at the gold-silver ratio right now, and you look at how manipulated silver is versus how it comes out of the ground, and then you look at the U.S. debt clock, and you realize that there's 400 ounces of paper silver for every 1 ounce of physical silver, you start seeing the bigger picture, that silver can only go higher. Now, will it have pullbacks? Of course it will. When you go up $5, are you really going to complain that it came down $2? And that's kind of where I think we're about ready to head. So a lot of things are pointing to higher silver prices. And when you see these comments, these are people that feel like they've missed the boat. They feel upset. They don't have any. It's getting harder and harder to buy. If they buy now, they're going to drive the price even higher. And, one or two people, they start buying, it's not a big deal. But if everybody starts buying, it would drive the price higher. People that are scared, they're just scared that they missed the boat. But like I always say, the price is still dirt cheap on silver. $30 silver is a gift. $2,500 gold is a gift. You have an opportunity to acquire silver unlike any other time in history. And once you start looking at some of the historical factors that have played into silver as money, you start realizing the bigger picture. So Don't get nervous. Don't get discouraged when the troll comments start coming in. They're already coming in. I'm reading them every day, and I get a kick out of them. And I feel bad for these people because they are literally missing out on an opportunity. And so with that being said, I hope I gave you guys something to think about today. And I really hope that if you didn't hit the thumbs up, you do now. Sometimes people forget to hit it, or they wait and then they don't think about it until the end of the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. I love reading y'all's comments. And if you do want to become a member, like I said, all you got to do is hit that join button right below. A lot of perks. I look forward to reading your comments. Your comments, if you're a member, will go right to my phone. So I do answer them fairly quickly, unless I'm in the shower or sleeping, because they go right to my phone pretty much. So it's pretty cool on that feature. And with that being said, good luck if you become a member on winning that amazing gift in front of you, that Mexican 1-ounce silver Libertad. It's never been a better time to become a member. So with that being said, 10 spots left. They're going to fill quick. So thank you all for watching. Hope to see you guys again on T-Square Talk, and you guys have a great day. Thank you all for watching, and have a great one. Bye-bye.